Welcome to Timeless Hollywood. Today we're stepping into the world of Frasier 1993 to 2004, one of the most celebrated sitcoms of all time. In this video, you will see how have the actors of the movie Frasier changed. You will know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1993, and what's with them now, in 2025. Okay, let's go. John Mahoney as Marty Crane. Born June 20th, 1940. John Mahoney was Marty Crane in Frasier, father to Niles and Frasier. He was 53 when the show began airing. Mahoney only began acting in his late 30s, when he quit his day job and began taking classes. After Frasier, Mahoney starred in TV shows including In Treatment, Burn Notice and Hot in Cleveland. He was a talented voice actor and a passionate Broadway star. Sadly, in February 2018, Mahoney died of complications from throat cancer at the age of 77. His last TV role was an episode of Foyle's War in 2015. Mahoney never married or had children. David Hyde Pierce as Niles Crane. Born April 3, 1959. David Hyde Pierce was 34 years old when Frasier hit our television screens. He played Dr. Niles Crane, brother to Frasier Crane and husband to the never-seen but frequently discussed Maris. He won 4 Emmys during the show's run. Pierce has also starred in Sleepless in Seattle, Wet Hot American Summer and The Good Wife. He is also a successful stage actor and has performed and directed on Broadway. In 2007, he won a Tony Award for his role in the musical Curtains. That same year he came out as gay after years of rumors about his sexuality. He married to writer and producer Brian Hargrove in 2008. Despite having upcoming roles, co-star Kelsey Grammer recently confirmed that Hyde, now 66, would not be returning on screen in the Frasier reboot. Pierce is married to writer and producer Brian Hargrove. Kelsey Grammer as Frasier Crane. Born February 21, 1955. Kelsey Grammer was 38 when Frasier began airing, and had seen more than his fair share of tragedy by this stage. The actor had already made a name for himself on Cheers, a show which initially offered him a 6-episode gig but later turned him into a regular cast member. As a child, Grammer suffered unthinkable loss. His 2 half-brothers died in a freak scuba diving accident in 1980. But it was the horrific murder of his father and sister in 2 separate incidents which went on to haunt the actor. Grammer's father Frank was killed in a home invasion and, tragically, just 7 years later his younger sister Karen is abducted and murdered at age 18. After Frasier, Grammer continued voicing Sideshow Bob in The Simpsons until 2017 and went on to appear in big films like X-Men, The Last Stand, X-Men, Days of Future Past and Transformers, The Age of Extinction plus TV shows Back to You, Boss and Proven Innocent. Grammer's marriage to now ex-wife Camille Grammer saw him somewhat reluctantly appear on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. He's won 5 Emmys, 3 Golden Globes and 1 Tony Award. Grammer, now 70, has been married 4 times and has 7 children. Grammer also has a daughter, Greer, from a previous relationship. Kelsey has a history of health issues, from drug abuse to being a recovering alcoholic. In 2008 he nearly died after suffering a heart attack while paddle boarding with Camille in Hawaii. Jane Leeves as Daphne Moon. Born April 18, 1961. Jane Leeves played Daphne Moon, Marty's live-in housekeeper and physical therapist. Leeves was 32 when Frasier began airing. A decade earlier she made her screen debut with a small role on The Benny Hill Show in 1983, and she also starred in the TV series Throb from 1986 until 1988. After Frasier ended, she went on to star in Hot in Cleveland. The English-born actress currently plays Dr. Kit Ross in the TV show The Resident. She has a daughter, Isabella, and a son, Finn, with her TV exec husband, Marshall Coben. Now she is 64. Dan Butler as Bulldog. Born December 2, 1954. From the age of 39, Dan Butler played Bob "Bulldog" Briscoe, the macho sports presenter who hosted the radio show that followed Frasier's daily broadcast as well as Frasier. Butler starred in Roseanne, Hey Arnold, and The Mist. He stars in the new Marilyn Monroe biopic. Blonde Butler is also an established stage actor. Dan came out as gay to his family in his early 20s and is now married to producer Richard Waterhouse. Now he is 71. Moose as Eddie. Born December 24, 1990. Moose the Jack Russell Terrier began playing Eddie at the age of 3. Marty's best friend, When the show premiered in 1993, Moose retired in 2000 and, for the remaining 4 years of Frasier, was succeeded by his son, Enzo. As well as Frasier, Moose starred in TV commercials in the movie My Dog Skip alongside Enzo. Moose enjoyed 6.5 years of retirement with Enzo and their trainer Matilda de Cagni. He passed away at the age of 15 in 2006. Harriet Sansom Harris as Bibi Glazer. Born January 8, 1955, Harriet starred as Bibi Glazer at the age of 38. Frasier's talent agent throughout the series and was described as Lady Macbeth without the sincerity by Niles. After Frasier, Harriet joined the cast of the hit series Desperate Housewives in 2004. Playing the role of Felicia Tillman, she also starred in movies such as Memento, Addams Family Values, Nurse Betty and Phantom Thread. Harriet made an appearance in hit series Ally McBeal, Ellen, Ghost Whisperer, and 6 Feet Under. Now she is 70. Tom McGowan as Kenny Daly. Born July 26, 1959, Tom starred as Kenny Daly at the age of 34, Frasier's station manager at KACL, and appeared in 42 episodes. Since then he's had numerous TV shows on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Everybody Loves Raymond in The Good Fight, and is also a successful stage actor. In 2011, he starred as the Wizard in the Broadway adaptation of Wicked, and in Casa Valentina. Tom is married to wife Kathy and the couple shared 2 children, Mark and Mary. Now he is 66. Bebe Neuwirth as Dr. Lilith Sternin. December 31, 1958, Neuwirth portrayed Lilith at the age of 34, the ex-wife of Frasier Crane and mother of the pair's son. She got her start on stage, featuring in a chorus line, "Dancin', Little Me and Sweet Charity" before Frasier took off. A 2-time Tony winner, she returned to Broadway after the series, in shows including Damn Yankees, Fosse, Funny Girl, Chicago and The Addams Family, though has kept up with TV and movie work too, on Deadline, Madam Secretary and in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. She'll also return to the Frasier revival in a guest starring role. It was confirmed earlier this year. Neuwirth, 66, has been married to second husband Chris Calkins since 2009. Jean Smart as Lana. Born September 13, 1951. Veteran actor Jean Smart had a recurring role as Lana at the age of 42. Frasier's former school crush with whom he kindles a romance. The part earned her 2 Emmys for Outstanding Guest Star in a Comedy Series. Smart's career has spanned over 40 years, starting with her big break in the 80s sitcom Designing Women before enjoying turns in Sweet Home Alabama, 2002. 24, Garden State, 2004, and winning another Emmy for Samantha Who. In recent years, Smart's had an HBO-boosted renaissance, appearing in Watchmen and Mayor of Easttown while winning awards, 2 Primetime Emmys, a Golden Globe, and 2 SAG Awards, to be exact, for her raucous role in Hacks. You may have also spotted her in films like The Accountant, 2016, Superintelligence, 2020, and Babylon, 2022. Smart met her husband, Richard Gilliland, on the set of Designing Women. They were married from 1987 until his death in 2021 at age 71 due to a brief illness. They had 2 sons together. Now she is 74. Edward Hibbard as Gil. Born September 9, 1955. Edward Hibbard began his career as an actor in the UK, before coming to the US. The effeminate restaurant critic Gil Chesterton at the age of 38 was his breakout role, leading to parts in The Paper, 1994, The First Wives Club, 1996, Uptown Girls, 2003, The Prestige, 2006, Mary Poppins Returns, 2018, and voicing Zazu in The Lion King III, 1998. He's since appeared on the shows Grace and Frankie and Blue Bloods. Hibbard is also a literary agent, representing the authors Chuck Palahniuk and Ed Sakov, among others. Now he is 70. Perry Gilpin as Roz Doyle. Born May 27, 1961. Perry Gilpin was 32 when she began portraying radio show producer Roz Doyle in Frasier. Gilpin went on to star in many TV shows, including The Lionhearts, Make It or Break It and Scorpion. Her most recent film role was 2021's We Broke Up. In 1999, Gilpin married her painter boyfriend Christian Vincent. They share twin daughters born via surrogacy in 2004 and Jane Leeves is reportedly their godmother. Perry is a passionate cancer research campaigner after losing her mom in 1997. And a prominent Democrat, she campaigned for Joe Biden via her Instagram page in the run-up to the US election in 2020. Now she is 63.